Hey, patrol members. Welcome back to the Mojave Patrol. I really appreciate you showing up to watch. Um, it's a nice mild spring evening. It's approximately, I would say, 74 degrees outside. It's 70% humidity, and it is 7:03. So I'll put all the pertinent imperial and non-imperial, for you imperial haters, information in and around here. And today we went to the Renaissance Fair, and we are beat. Mrs. Patrol and I are beat. We took our 10-year-old granddaughter, and even she ran out of steam. Couldn't wait to get home. Of course, we stopped for dinner on the way home, and she immediately rejuvenated after dinner. I did not, but while I was at the Renaissance Fair, and this will be the Renaissance Fair video. Will be a Wednesday video. I bought a knife, not just any knife. I bought Sting, Bilbo's blade. It's not really sharp. Well, this is sharp, but it's not really sharp. I'm going to have it sharpened. You can't trim a cigar with it. But there we have it, Sting. And so without further ado, let's get on with the show. Okay, welcome back. Oh, and a quick aside, I dressed up for the first time in Renaissance Fair history. My granddaughter and my wife did not, but I did. And so did a lot of other people. And I can tell you, when we started going into this fair more than 30 years ago, almost nobody dressed. And then the year before last when we went, I would say about half the people who showed up dressed. Today was way more than half. The problem is, I would say half of the half, more than half, did not dress in Elizabethan attire. There were Game of Thrones guys there. There were samurais there. There was a Western gunslinger there. There were goth people, steampunk, Master Chief, and the Rocketeer. They all made an appearance. But let's get on what the video is about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to review Dewars White Label here. All right, that was a thumbnail. Dewars White Label I have had in the past. As a matter of fact, I have a bottle of Dewars in my closet that I got from my grandparents And I got it right after my grandmother died in the middle to early 2000s. And it was 25 years old when they got it as a Christmas gift in 1949. And this bottle, this label on that bottle is actually disintegrating, turning to a powder. But anyway, we're going to review Dewars White Label here. Double aged for extra smoothness, double cask matured, a product of Scotland. By appointment to Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth II, Scotch Whisky Distillers, John Dewar and Sons Limited, Perth, Scotland. John Dewar and Sons, Perthshire, Scotland. John Dewar, founder, distilled, blended, and bottled in Scotland. And it is 80 proof. Winner of 500 gold medals. And of course, government warning. If you drink alcohol, it'll kill you. And your kids will be born immediately, commit a crime, and end up in prison. And if you operate any kind of machinery, it's going to end up, you're going to crash into the moon, you'll burst into flames in flight, your car will spontaneously combust in a driveway if you're not even in it, if you drink this. So that's how that works. And I told everybody that I got a bundle of cigars, 30 cigars. And out of the bundle, I picked totally at random this cigar called Raji. There you go. Raji's Untimely Demise. How good can this be? We'll find out. Uh-oh. Police helicopters. Hang on, I'm going to pause this till it goes past, because there's more than one.
A few minutes later.
Okay, it's gone. So let's get into Raji's Untimely Demise. It looks like a Connecticut leaf. The bundle has no information about the individual cigars. It does have a nice mild aroma, far better than the Mark Twain cigars. This one is super fresh. Oh my gosh. That has got a really nice draw on it. A nice mellow flavor. Got a World War I cigarette lighter here. Okay, guys. This has a nice, mild flavor. It's easy to draw. You don't need an art diploma to smoke it. Is it great? No. Is it good? Yes. I don't know how far down it'll be good, but so far it's good. Let's get a little grape Kool-Aid palate cleanser. It's very nice. Very nice. Now let's get on with this Dewars. Well, that's got a good old-fashioned aroma to it. Something that, if you took this bottle back to 1945 or 1950 and somebody sniffed it, they'd be very familiar with it. The aroma is very mild, very mild. Well, it's 80 proof. So let's give it a pour. It's got a nice light color. It's got a moderate Kentucky hug. You know, this guy from Scotland that we met at the machine gun shoot, he could take a hit off this and swish around his mouth and just sort of go, oh, and God dang, that kills me. I mean, the vapors coming off this stuff is, you know, downright inflammable. It's got a mellow taste. Maybe it's me. I can't taste a lot of overtones in this particular Dewars. It says double cask, aged 12 years. I know in Scotland, in order for it to be exported and to be called scotch, it has to be at least 5 years in the barrel. Can't be like American whiskeys, you know, uh, made in January, barreled in February. It's not bad. It's not bad. Goes really well with a cigar. Really well. It's got a nice lingering burn in here. Not too hot. It's really good whiskey. Like I said, I've had it before. It was not. There's no surprises here. But this is the first time I've had a chance to review it, so it's really, really good. Really good. Um, I wouldn't be ashamed to serve this at any party or gathering uh, that I put on. Go back to the Renaissance Fair. Yeah, too many people are dressing up in costumes that are not appropriate to the time. Now, is that a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing. Because it gives people an outlet to express themselves in a way they normally would not be able to. I mean, you know, people dressing up the way they want to, wandering around for a day or two. You know, they go to the Renaissance Fair 2 days in a row. You know, hey, more power to them. But that's all I can say. I had a good time. It was a little pricey to get in. I did get a senior discount, which was $5 off parking. The senior discount got me $7 off parking. Instead of $12, it was $5. Now, I paid extra for VIP parking, which got us right down next to the ticket booths. And we got there before it opened. So we had to wait in the crowd outside the gate. But when we went to go, we walked right to the car, and that was it. Food was okay. I had pizza. My granddaughter had pizza. My wife had a gyro. She said hers was really good. The pizza was really pedestrian, right up there with frozen pizza you buy at the supermarket. So, not worth the $7 a slice. The hibiscus cooler, everything was around $7. The hibiscus cooler was $7. I really enjoyed that. And I bought my daughter a pink lemonade, and she really enjoyed that. Or my granddaughter. So, that worked out well. And then we saw a show, the Mooney show. There's Mooney and Brune. If you have a chance and you go to the Renaissance Fair, see them. They're the reason we go. They're really funny. They do a great show. They involve the audience. I mean, there's a lot of laughs, and that's important. In the times we live in, going to see someone who can tickle your funny bone and really make you chuckle, that's important. That's important. So, we're having a really, really beautiful sunset today. It's a little hazy because, today was a little hot. It was 85. But, well, once again, I'm not saying nothing. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining me here at Mojave Patrol. We're going to head out to the desert one more time, coming up next week, not this coming week, but the week after. This week we got a lot of stuff going on. Got the critter down. All kinds of stuff's going on. So I don't have time to get out to the desert. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe, and all that happy horse stuff. And I want to thank you for joining me here. And until next time, later, mater.
Now look to Packard for America's new choice in fine cars. Look to Packard for the finest no-shift drive on any car. Get super smooth performance and greater safety with Packard Ultramatic. See your Packard dealer.